Trust me, Ivy, you're wasting your time with this bird hunt. You won't find it because there's nothing for you to find. It means absolutely nothing.
Well, I don't believe you because I know quite differently.
And just how is that, dear one? Did a little bird tell you?
Oh, laugh all you like, Julian, because you won't be laughing when I find that bird statue. I paid a little visit to your Dr. Russell today. You should have been there, Julian. All I did was mention the word bird, and Eve sent the bowl she was holding crashing to the floor. Tell me, if it means nothing, as you say, then why did Eve have such a severe reaction? Oh, do tell me, darling.
You're obsessing about something that doesn't exist. Next thing I know, you'll be joining one of those UFO clubs.
Oh, no. Don't try to make this about me, Julian. I know I'm on to something. It's obvious I've hit a nerve with both you and Dr. Russell.
I'll play along with you. Let's say, for the sake of argument, of course, that you're right, that there's some bird statue that somehow possesses the information that would give you power over me and Dr. Russell.
Yes, that's exactly what I believe.
Then tell me this. If there were such an object, one that contained the seeds of my undoing, why would I let it remain in existence for anyone to find?
Well, I haven't figured that part out just yet.
But don't waste your time, dear. You know I never leave any loose ends in my wake. And I doubt a very smart woman like Dr. Russell does either. Can you imagine what her husband would do if this so-called proof fell into his hands? It would blow Eve's family to kingdom come, and at the very least cause a great deal of unpleasantness in ours. So use the brain you were born with. If there ever was a bird statue, and I'm certainly not saying there was, it'd be long gone by now.
Julian, it's Sheridan. Is Ethan home?
Oh, I'm afraid you've missed him. He's gone to the cabin for the weekend.
Oh. Well, when you talk to him, tell him that I arrived in Paris safely and everything's fine.
I will do. Before you go, Sheridan, I want you to know that you did the right thing by returning to Paris. And now you can put that whole unfortunate mess with Luis Lopez Fitzgerald behind you.
That's the plan, Julian. Just hard to believe I was so wrong about him.
Yeah. Not for me. Father and I suspected from the start he was only out to use you. You know, you could have saved yourself a lot of heartbreak by listening to us.
So you keep telling me. You know, it's strange, though. Because right up until the last time I saw him, I got the feeling that he cared about me.
Oh, please, that's merely wishful adolescent thinking.
I suppose. If I hadn't seen him with my own eyes and heard him with my own ears.
But you did, Sheridan. You heard him say he was only using you, and you watched him as he mocked you and everything you stand for.
You don't need to keep reminding me.
Listen, I do hope you don't succumb to that weak will of yours and try to contact him from Paris.
Don't worry, I won't. I'm finished with Luis. Look, please, just tell Ethan I called when he gets home, okay?
Well, of course. And do take care. Au revoir.
Poor Sheridan. She has no idea. It wasn't Luis she overheard, but an imposter hired by you and Alistair.
If you know what's good for both of you, she never will.
Oh, don't worry, Julian. Your cruel little secret is safe with me. Tell me, darling, how does it feel playing God with other people's lives?
Actually, quite marvelous. You should get down off your high and mighty horse one day and try it. Father and I were merely doing what had to be done.
Even if it meant breaking your own sister's heart?
Absolutely. It's a small price to pay to protect the family name. If Luis had continued to snoop into his father's disappearance, he could have very well brought down the entire Crane dynasty.
You know, speaking of secrets, Julian, I am not as naive as Sheridan. I know when you're lying. And you are lying about that statue.
We're not back to that, are we?
Oh, I'm not letting it go. No, no, no. You may stop Luis with your trickery, but you won't stop me. I am going to find out about your relationship with Eve Russell, and I am going to find that bird.
Oh, brava, Ivy. That was quite a speech. Or should we call it a mission statement?
I don't give a damn what you call it. As long as you understand, I am going to find that bloody bird.
Suit yourself. Search high and low, hither and yon. There is no bird, as I said, and if there ever had been, it'd be long gone by now.
You know, I seem to recall another bird from Greek mythology. It was the phoenix, wasn't it, that rose up from the ashes? Well, if that bird can, why can't yours?
Thank God Eve destroyed that damnable statue.
Is this the Harmony Herald? Yes, I'd like to place a classified ad. That's right. Looking for interesting bird statue. We'll pay top dollar.